Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're all doing well. Sagittarius, for those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your money and finances. Now, Sagittarius, I want to say that when I was channeling your energy, some of you are experiencing issues with communication, being able to convey how you feel or what you're experiencing or what you want to have understanding with or have understood. I also feel, Sagittarius, that many of you are upside down, out of balance. There's some sort of imbalance that's going on with you and your energy, Sagittarius, where I feel like you feel drained or your energy is low, or that being on point, on target, being fiery. Yeah, the flame is on low, right? You may not be feeling as enthusiastic or interested or motivated. You may very well be experiencing this due to the planetary alignments and changes with the planets, and it's affecting your energy. Some of you are just not feeling it. You're feeling out of it. Okay, you just are tired. You want to rest. Some of you, your tolerance is real fucking low right now. Some of you, I feel like you just don't want to talk, or you don't want to have to listen. For some of you. But anywho, Sagittarius, things will improve. Take the time to monitor and tend to your energy or your lack of energy. Take the time to focus on your self-care and your needs, and do things in moderation, okay? And try to work on your level of patience at this time, where you may have no fucking patience. Like, I'm hearing like some of you are where, like, right now you just don't give no fucks. Okay, you don't want to have to compromise. You don't want to have to be in union. You don't want to have to compete or complete. You just don't. Right now, you just ain't about doing shit right now for some of you. Some of you, the tank is on E in this bitch. And there's a need to figure out how to fill it up or recharge it or move in a different direction. So I was shuffling for the message that Spirit would like to have come through for you at this time regarding your money and finances or with work. And we have a message for you from Gateway Oracle, but also when I do your money read, I'm going to be using the horseshoe spread and take a look at what your money and finances was like in the recent past, where it's at in the present, what's going to be coming up in the future, what your attitude towards your money and finances or work is, what your concern or worry towards your money situation is or with work, what your challenge is, and what is your likely outcome that will also work as advice for you. And then we're going to see at the bottom of the deck what's the overall energy surrounding you, your money, your finances. Even as I'm tapping into your energy, I'm feeling my energy like that hot air balloon is losing air and losing steam. Okay? You may not be feeling as enthusiastic, okay, or you may not be feeling as vibrant. You may be exhausted, but Sagittarius, What Spirit wants you to know is planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in this fertile soil of my soul. So some of you are getting seeds of wisdom, pearls of wisdom from others. Some of you you're not feeling that shit right now. And so you just might be going silent, radio silence. But this is, there's a need to focus on planting seeds, or seeing what's going on with the seeds that you're planting, or being mindful of the seeds that you're planting at this time, or wanting to plant. I'm going to read from the book on this because Spirit wants it that way. And so with planting seeds, okay, they want me to, okay. All right, questions to ask yourself with regard to planting seeds, Sagittarius, is ask yourself, what has blocked my seeds from taking root in the past, and how can I overcome this? How can I best prepare for my desired future? What is being sown for my future that I may not be consciously aware of, that I may need to be at this time? Now, with planting seeds, the message from Spirit is for you to know that this is a fertile soil. The fertile soil, or this is a fertile time, but the fertile soil of your soul is ready to receive the seeds that will come to harvest in the years ahead. Get clear on what you desire for yourself and your future. Timing is vital, and now is your moment to plant spiritual seeds. So you may be at a spiritual low right now about your future, or where you are right now, and as it relates to your future, as it has to do with money or with work or your circumstances or all of the above. And there's a need to be aware that this is a time that there's fertile soil for you. There's fertile soil, and to be mindful of the seeds that you're planting, because this is a time where you're either going to plant seeds that is going to bring you prosperity, or give you a successful return, or you're planting seeds that won't do that, or will do the opposite. But just know right now, either way, whether you like it or not, whether you want to or not, whether you have the energy or not, your soul is planting seeds. So what is it that you want to plant? Because this is the time to get clear, and where you may be experiencing a little funk, or your energy is low, or you're just out of it, you're not into it, you don't have the enthusiasm or the interest, or there's issues about what really matters, or there's just wherever it is, this shit is kind of janky for you right now, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically. Just know that every realized dream once started as an idea that took root. For your projects, ideas, and dreams to come to fruition, Sagittarius, you need to first become clear on what your heart truly desires. Then ask yourself, is this really what I want? Believe that miracles can happen. Use this time to plant the seeds for your future, because you are surely planting seeds. And either way, what you plant will show up in your future, either seeds that sprout what you want and bring you prosperity, or seeds that you plant and they don't. So nurture these precious seeds so that they will grow as strong as the mighty oak. Take action in the desired direction of your dreams, but be willing. There's a need for you to be willing. Okay? There's a need to muster the energy, the enthusiasm, the desire, the will, to be willing to pull the weeds along the way where there are issues or complications, or just some shit is just making you feel tied up or bound, or just where you just don't want to move or feel like you can, or you just on some fuck it mode. Because it won't be long before you are reaping the bounty of your labor. So some of you have been working really hard, and the results you want you haven't achieved. But it's something about this time right now for you. I heard someone say, in terms of New Year's resolutions and things, people do it in the new year for January, but really, I think it was, it's not coming to me, sorry. But it is said that the new year really starts at the end of January. And so this is the time where there's a need for you to muster the energy, the enthusiasm, the will, the patience, the drive to institute what needs to happen, or what you want to see happen for your dreams and your goals that you may have not been able to see before. That now you muster that energy, that will, that drive. There's something about that that's going to allow some synthesis here for you to be able to create what you want, or see the results, or see the progress, or help you to regain your interest or enthusiasm or your energy for it, and see things happen with greater balance, or see balance at all in a way that you weren't able to see before. Through you being able to take the time to, muster the ability to re-examine and make choices, because whether you choose or not choose, it's still a choice, whether it's to choose or to not choose. And so you're still planting seeds. So be mindful of the seeds that you're planting. This is the time for you to put energy into your seeds the way you want them to develop, because whether you want to or not, your soul is putting energy into the seeds that you're planting, or that you plant, and they're going to be sown no matter where you are with it, energetically or spiritually. So I guess what I'm saying is, get up off your ass and plant them seeds. Okay? Do what you gotta do, and get your mind right, get your head back in the game, get stealth mode. Get in stealth mode. Okay? So let's get into your messages. That can be your message right there with fucking 13 minutes. Okay. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know about their money and finances? What are the messages, please, for Sagittarius? There's a need for you to show recognition, or to recognize, or to acknowledge, or you may be focusing on gaining recognition or acknowledgement, or all of the above at this time, Sagittarius. But there's a focus on you wanting victory, or you wanting to move past your challenges and difficulties and see success with that shit. And so, you know what? You gotta get your game on, or back on, or stay in the game for it to happen. Because I'm hearing, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we almost fucking here. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know? So there needs to be a need for you to crank it out and get it done. Hang in there, hold on, don't give up, okay? But also take care of yourself. Don't overdo it, but don't fuck around and do nothing, okay? You're in your prime time, baby, with around your money, your goals, your work, and it's, it's game on. Flame on. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to know about their money and finances, please? Thank you. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's up for you. Okay. Jazz it up, baby. Jazz it up. And in the recent past, you had the fucking Tower. And you wonder why your energy is low? Shit. Whew. At present, you got the Two of Cups. Okay. In the future, you got the Three of Cups. Okay, progression. Your attitude towards your money and finances is the Knight of Swords. Your concern or worry about your money and finances is the Emperor. Your challenge with your money and finances is the King of Wands. And your likely outcome is the Empress, baby. Nice. At the bottom, you do have the Two of Wands as the overall energy surrounding you, your money, and your finances. Underneath that Two of Wands, you do have the Knight of Cups. So, Sagittarius, with the Knight of Cups, some of you are focusing on opportunities or offers. If there's a need to focus and plan for opportunities and offers that you can receive, that you can obtain. For some of you, there's a focus on receiving good news or wanting to receive good news. For some of you, this is someone coming in who is showing passion with work or with regards to money goals or working on money here. This is somebody who's a dreamer. This could be you, but this feel like this is somebody else who's a dreamer, who believes in their dreams or works on their dreams, or sometimes, they're a dreamer to an extent where they can lose their footing with reality, but they have good intentions. And so this is someone that you may be planning with, or that wants to plan with you, but also this could be you. But with the Two of Wands, here's the overall energy. There's a focus on planning with a goal to being able to dominate and have the world in your hands. And so with this Two of Wands, what they're bringing me to attention here is, in terms of your plans, there may have been a path that you went down, and that option is used, or that option for some of you didn't really go where you wanted it to, or this option for some of you is not available of your plans that you have in mind. And so you're going with another plan. Some of you, there's a need for you to go with another plan. Some of you, there's a need for you to go down a different path in order for you to try to realize your plans with money or with work, in order for you to still figure out a way to dominate in this situation, to realize your dreams, or to, secure opportunities and offers for yourself with money or with work. This is that planting seeds energy, or need to plant seeds. Now, in the recent past, you do have the fucking Tower. Heavy. With this Tower energy, some of you, there was a focus on a Scorpio. But with the Tower in your recent past, this is you with money or with work or both, where you were dealing with some drastic changes. For some of you, I'm hearing drastic changes in you. For some of you, there may have been an unexpected expense in the recent past, or you were trying to avoid, risky investments and gambling. For some of you, you could have experienced a market crash. So for some of you in the recent past, there was a job loss or injury that was sustained that affected your money and finances in a drastic way. For some of you in the recent past, there was a focus on you seeing how to reset your money and finances situation, how you can revise your money and finances situation. and come up with a way to restructure or deconstruct what was in place and restructure it, because what was happening was failing, and this is you wanting to redo it to see how or make the way to improve it in the recent past. But some of you, you experienced some devastation with work or with money. For some of you, that devastation with work was around you experiencing major organizational changes or an event that occurred in your life that's impacting or did impact your money or impact you personally. For example, you could have experienced a downsize, a pay cut, new duties, etc. But with the Tower here, I feel like for some of you in the recent past, this is you getting an epiphany. Okay? Some of you getting shocked into reality in the recent past, where before that shock into reality or that epiphany, you were just in a space of devastation, feeling depressed, being upset, just fucking frustrated, just fucking over it, just like, well, fuck it, let everything fucking crumble or fall apart, or not really being invested or in things, or you perhaps in the recent past were being more of a problem than the solution. I'm hearing for some of you with money or with work. Yeah. And so the thing is about the Tower is that whether you are experiencing drastic changes that caused an upset or shake-up or adversities, or whether this was you experiencing drastic changes that you were making or feeling that just had to happen in order to try to demolish what wasn't working and failing, and see how to reset things and how you can reconstruct and revise it. Either way, this is uncomfortable energy. Okay, it's uncomfortable, it's frustrating, it's not easy energy to deal with. There are adversities either way in this energy. But I do feel for some of you, this is you gaining some sort of shock to reality, an epiphany that jolts you back to life, or where you need to be jolted back to life, because you were depressed or you needed to come out of that fucking energy. Because where you're at the present is you got the Two of Cups, baby. So this is at present or coming into being for you with the Two of Cups. There's a focus on a connection, a union. This may be your romantic love partner or just a significant connection that is being a support to you, that is creating harmony or is assisting in the ability to create harmony for you emotionally, but also where this is a time where you're coming into agreement or understanding with this Two of Cups. Okay? Or an agreement is being met, or an agreement is being created, but this is you and someone else seeing eye to eye, having an understanding, getting on the same page. But also this is you getting on the same page and getting eye level with yourself and saying, okay, there's the need for a need to heal. Okay, there's a need to heal and fix this. Okay, there's a need to do better, to come out of any depression or bullshit that may have been happening, and you may have been assisted or you're being assisted with being able to do this. With the tools, there's a focus on choices or what's being offered, or being able to see the scope of things, or focus on balance, but also focus on commitment. And so I feel like all of these things are at play for you right now, and that a relationship or relationships is significant, and because you are in a space of where there is or was some duality, where there was a need to debate how you are going to deal with something and deal with it, and that duality that debate, that choice is either going to set you on the path of light and improvement and things being better, or set you on the path of the shadow, the darkness, the things that's being difficult, or troubles and problems, or just shit being negative and crazy. And so I feel like with this Two of Cups, you debated on how to deal, or you were assisted, or both, and you are at a space where you have come to perhaps even a compromise or understanding, but something that is balancing you out, or balancing out a connection through that support, through that being able to be on the same page, through that being able to be lifted, or to be a lift to somebody else. And so this is you, I feel, coming out of conflict and coming more into the union of a partnership with someone or with yourself that puts you in a better space. And so in the future, Sagittarius, you do have the Three of Cups. So with the Three of Cups in your future, this is you being able to, some of you are celebrating, some of you are getting your energy back, or your energy is improving. This is you being more social. With this Three of Cups, this is you experiencing cooperation and support and harmony in your connections, in your relationship, what you're focusing on, that you had a lot of feelings about, either with work or with money. This is you coming out of that depression, for those of you that you were experiencing that. This is where you are, there's some sort of small achievement here, but this is you reconnecting, I feel, in the future, with your life force, with your drive, with your will, with others, with the things that matter to you, and you being supported and being a support through coming together and being able to achieve that. Now, for some of you, this is in the future, you just fucking partying and celebrating and, getting out there and enjoying yourself and having a good time. After you've been able to heal your emotions, or maybe heal a connection, or come into agreement, or come to a compromise, either with work or with your money, or just with a connection that you are focusing on. Now, your attitude towards your money and finances is you do have the Knight of Swords. I gotta say that for some of you, your money and finances is heavily connected to a love connection or significant relationship, where for some of you, you are working together with someone else, as it has to do with the potential for plans towards what you want to see happen with your money, or what you're trying to do with your money, or plans to dominate, or plans for entrepreneurship. Now, with the Knight of Swords as your energy and attitude, for some of you with the Knight of Swords, this is you being a little dramatic, okay? Where some of you are bringing some drama to your money situation, or your work situation, or the situation where you are interacting with someone else, or where someone may be trying to connect with you, or where you are looking to connect with someone, or both, where you may be bringing a little drama, being a little sharp at the tongue, coming at somebody real fast, with the Knight of Swords, being kind of cutthroat, being too hasty with the way you're thinking or communicating, looking to You know, you might be trying to cut someone off or cut someone out from trying to connect with you, or be in a union or partnership with you because you were feeling depressed or you just wasn't feeling it. Okay, now for others of you, your attitude towards your money and finances with this Knight of Swords is you about taking action, or you want to get to a space of taking action because you want to cut out the drama or the bullshit. And with this Knight of Swords, this is you focusing on seeing what plans and strategies or communication that can happen where you can see fast growth on your money and finances, or to do with work or your investments. This is also you having a very aggressive strategy, or strategy where you are aggressively investing, where there is a high chance of success with it. There is a high chance of success with it, with your strategy, your plan, and your aggressive approach for investment, for your money plans and aims, or for work, or for what you are looking to invest in, or around those plans. This is saying there is a high chance of success for you, Sagittarius. Okay? Now, the thing is, don't be ruthless. Okay? Be mindful about how blunt you may be being, or thinking you need to be, or there may be a need to be blunt. I don't know. But this is you being assertive to the point of aggressive, where there is a high chance of success if you do this right and don't stumble, and you surging forward, surging ahead. This is also you needing to do the research on any opportunity that you're looking at, or you're planning for, or that you're looking to implement, so that you can have more of that chance of success with something that very much has the potential to have a high chance of success. Also, this is something where some of you are focusing on a project, but for short term, where you're looking to bring your strategy, your knowledge, and take action to either be a support or to connect with someone or others in a way that what you bring to the table brings a benefit for you and others, but where you are engaging in this short term for whatever reason, or that the project may be short term. This may be on a trial run for why it's short term, just to see where it goes. Now, your concern and worry about your money and finances is the Emperor. Okay. The first thing coming to me is some of you are concerned or worried about a masculine energy. Now, for some of you, this is a man. This might be your man, the man you are, in this connection with, or planning with, or connecting with, to strategize and take action with plans to dominate, or with plans for money, or with plans for some of you, you're making plans for love. You're making plans for love in celebration for Valentine's. Okay? But with the Emperor here, you are concerned, and your worries are about your ability to conserve your money and finances, or operate conservatively at work, to be disciplined, to manage well, to be a good boss or leader as it has to do with work, or a good mentor. The challenge of being able to maintain focus, or keep the focus, or find the focus. The challenge of whether or not what it is that you are taking action on, or you are researching, or you are planning for, strategizing around, whether or not it's going to be a solid source of income for you, whether this is a short-term job, a short-term assignment, or a short-term project, or this is around an opportunity that you're looking to invest in, where this may lead to, or this is around entrepreneurship. But also with the Emperor here, for some of you, there may be a concern or challenge with authority, okay? A challenge with doing your part, or a challenge or concern or worry about someone looking to you to have some creative control or take some authority here with work or with the circumstances around money or entrepreneurship. Some of you, there's a concern with authority, okay, where there may be a concern or worry about dealings with government or established institutions where your money and finances is concerned. For some of you, even with work. And so with the Emperor here, this is about, the concern or the worry about your ability to have courage. There's concern about your ambition, or the lack of ambition, the concern about your lack of motivation, the concern about you being responsible or taking responsibility, or you structuring or building or not, or lacking the enthusiasm to do that. For some of you, this may be the concern or the worry about you coming off as irresponsible, or someone you're dealing with being that way, or there may be the concern for failure, okay? Or there's a concern about, you being dependent upon, or you depending upon somebody else, where what they think or their input or their part matters, or is important, or is necessary, or needed, or sought for. But also, there's a concern or worry about directives or things being done in order, or being able to organize or have the control. Or there may be concerns or worries around rigid opinions, or the concern about your ability to take control, or someone else to take control. Okay? There's concerns about bossing up. Or maybe it is that you're concerned about, you want somebody else to be the fucking boss and take the lead, and you follow. Maybe you want this to be a collaboration where you're both the fucking boss, or somebody wants you to collab in a way where that's what is wanted here, is for you both to be the boss, for you both to control this, for you both to manage this, for you both to have authority in this and input, and to build it together for money or for work, or both. And so your challenge with your money and finances is the King of Wands. I feel like this is you. The challenge of the King of Wands is there may be a challenge of being engaging. You may be lacking the interest to engage, or you may not be feeling as much of a charismatic person, or you could be dealing with someone like this. But I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. But also there's the challenge of being able to negotiate terms, or to be able to get someone to buy into something, or the challenge of somebody being able to get you to buy into something. Or there may be a challenge with buying and selling. There may be challenges with starting a business, or a challenge with a plan, or mastering a plan, or having a master plan. But this is challenges about achievement, challenges about asserting yourself. There may be challenges with your attitude, because the King of Wands as a challenge can be somebody that, in their upright can be very charismatic, very engaging, is very assertive, has a lot of drive, has a lot of stamina, has goals, is determined to reach those goals, reaches those goals, is very focused, sets their sights on what it is that they want, and they go after it and fucking get it. They're even able to have the ability to draw on and acquire and enlist the help and support of others because of the charisma and the ability to be authoritative and the ability to delegate and guide and be part of a team or lead. Now, the King of Wands in his reverse can be somebody that's very controlling, can be out of control, can be someone that can be perverse, is what I'm hearing, in their attitude and how they communicate with others, where they're nasty and mean, and can it's like this King of Wands can speak life into a situation or into a person to make them feel worthy or get validation. But in this reverse, the King of Wands can just invalidate shit, just like that's not valid, or that shit, get that shit out of here. It can make somebody really feel fucked up, or can really get somebody off their game if you wanted to be manipulative and mean and nasty, and stunt somebody's creative juices. This could also be the challenge of creativity. Okay, with the King of Wands, the challenge to assert yourself with this King of Wands, the challenge to be able to recognize when there's a need to support others or be a support, or there's a challenge to get to figuring out how to get that or have an exchange. But this is possibly the challenge of your influence. Are you influencing in a negative way, or are you struggling with being able to influence in a positive way? But this is the challenge of how you use your power and your authority. And some of you may be having the challenge of where you are abusing it by being cruel and mean and nasty, or or where you're disconnecting or standoffish with this King of Wands. Wow, that's a fucking lot. And your likely outcome is the Empress. And so with the Empress here, this is about you having success and growth. This is seeing progress. This is being creative. This is getting your creative juices flowing. This is you experiencing more of a creative outlet, allowing yourself to. This here is you receiving and giving to others, and others are doing this for you. This is you starting to find the pleasure or get success or focus on success and coming out of feeling in a poverty or stagnant or a lack of creativity space. But some of you, this is about your pregnancy, okay? But with the Empress here, this is you being able to achieve success with your money and finances and see growth and see expansion and see prosperity here. But there's a need for you to be creative, and there may be a need for you to find more empathy or display more kindness, or you get to a space where you're able to do that. But this is you achieving success here, and even as it has to do with significant connection or relationship. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance, please, for Sagittarius regarding their money and finances? Thank you. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Use them. Okay? That is your message. Successful funding, or focus on successful funding here for you, Sagittarius. And also take a divinely guided chance. All positive changes, successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Despite you and what you're going through, do it. Get it done. Find the energy, find the drive, find the will. It's in you. Mark your target and claim it. I hope these messages help. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye.